See you in a bit. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Warriors trailed by 3. LeBron dishes to Love. And stolen by Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Smith. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Smith's got 9 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Love.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Iguodala with the steal. Pushing it up. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The finish. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Mozgov passes to Fry. Makes it off the glass. Fry's got his first basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
On the wing, Shumpert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And stolen by Spates. Green kicks to Livingston.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Kicks it to Barbosa. Feeds it to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
It's deflected. Tries to save it. There's Mozgov.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And stolen by Fry. And here we go. Dellavedova, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
There's Green with the 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls. Your Warriors girls.
Here's Irving. Smith for 3. Oh, he hits it. How about that? And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogut kicks to Thompson.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Pass to Irving from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And stolen by Barnes. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 16 points for Steph Curry. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Todd Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Thompson for the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith up top. Outside Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. No good from Fry. Here's Golden State. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Here's Thompson. J.R. Smith making his last shot.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching it.
And the Warriors with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Rush in for Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now Rush. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
It's Curry outside. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Bogut drives in. Again, Curry missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like